going to talk about a little bit about the lab, the concept in the lab, okay? The concept in the lab. So just a follow-up volume. So this lab is called the percent composition, okay? It's called the percent. It's called the percent composition. So what that mean, percent composition? Okay, so for example, we already talked about the copper, okay? So copper hydrate, okay? This is copper sulfate hydrate, okay? So we try to figure out how much, okay, what's the percent water? What's the percent water? What's the percent water in the hydrate? Okay, we try to figure out what's the percent of water in the hydrate. Okay, so there's a two-way you can. There's a two ways to find the number. Okay, there's two ways to figure out. Okay, first we talk about the theoretical way. Okay, first one is the theoretical. Theoretical way. Okay, what that mean? Or we talk about based on the formula. Okay, so based on the formula, we can figure out what is the water percent in the hydrate, in this hydrate. Okay, so just based on the formula, and this is called the theoretical way. Okay, without doing any experiment, you will figure out what is the percentage. Okay, so for example, the way to do this, the water percent is just equal to the molar mass of the water in the molecule in copper sulfate hydrate divided by the total molar mass. Then you time 100%. Okay, so this, based on this, you can figure out what is the water percentage. Okay, and then later, if you want to figure out all the percentage, that's the same thing. Okay, like if you want to figure out the copper percentage in this this formula, once again, it's the same thing. It's gonna be the molar mass of the copper divided by the total mass times 100%. Okay, if you want to figure out what is the molar mass of the hydrogen percent, that's the same thing. The molar mass of the hydrogen in this compound divided by the total mass, then times 100%. Okay, so if later when we talk about the something percent, that's the same thing. Okay, just the sum, your pick up what you need and divide by the total mass, and that's it. Okay, okay, so here this is the copper sulfate and the 5 waters. Okay, then if we want to figure out the water percent for this hydrate, that's gonna be the water mass of those waters, which is 5 times 1 times 2 plus 16. Okay, this is the mass. Okay, this is the mass of water in this molecule. This is the water in this molecule. Once again, this dot is not a multiplication. Please don't multiply this. Okay. And the molar mass for the overall, I think we already did that, but I forgot the number. So let's just rewrite 63.55 plus 32 plus 4 times 16 plus 5 times 1 times 2 plus 16. Okay, so this is the overall mass. This is overall mass. Okay, so we have the top part is the mass of water divided by the overall mass of the molecule. Okay, then your time 100%, and you can figure out the water percentage. Okay, water percentage. Okay, let's figure out 5 times 18. That's 90. Okay, 90%. 90 divided by something. Does anyone know, still remember what's the molar mass for the copper sulfate hydrate? I think it's called the pentahydrate. If you know that, we can please write down in the chat. Just go back and check your note. Okay, let me see what's the mass. 249.55. 249.55. Thank you. Okay, so as a 249. Oh, sorry. 249.55. This is gram per mole. Okay, and this is also gram per mole. So that is why the unit can be canceled. Then you time 100%. Okay, then put this into the calculator. 90 divided by 249.55, and you got 36.06%. Okay, 36.06%. For the percentage, I would like to yearly to keep 4 sig fig. Okay, it doesn't matter what's the beginning. Okay, yearly